I gotta stop playing dating bingo.
You need someone more...
Oh.
Yahtzee.
Cool.
What is in this show and the previous one that it's so like a time capsule, that it doesn't age, that it still goes to the core of human behavior?
I think that the main thing is that we had a rule on the first show and a rule on this show, which is that the writers don't write any plot that has not happened directly to them or to someone they personally know, which means that outrageous, funny, sometimes awful things happen to us. But as outlandish as they are, they're all real. And so I think that the show is rooted in such reality. And I think that's what makes it so evergreen. And I also think that, when the show first came on, people would say things like, women don't have sex like this. Women don't talk about sex like this. These aren't really women. These are gay men in drag. They really would say stuff like that to us. So I think that the other thing was we peeked into a closet. We showed the world that actually, yes, many women are interested in getting married. Many women are interested in becoming mothers, but actually women are just bottom line interested in sex. And I think, showing that and showing that women are not just interested in sex in their 30s, but in their 50s and beyond.
Do you remember your first day on a set? Because Sarah said that after first day she wanted to run away. Kristen said she was in love in this show. So I'm curious, what was your emotions when you saw the script, you went on the set and you said, whoa, we're pushing a boundary very, very fast?
I was thrilled. I had been acting for about 20 years at that point. I was a child actor. And one of my goals in life was to never have to leave New York, to only shoot in New York. So for me, this was an incredible show, a very juicy character, wonderful other actors to wonderful clothes, this incredible New York backdrop. I thought I had died and gone to heaven. Absolutely.
And in the first season of the new show, of Just Like That, your path of your character changed. Your whole character and her approach to sex life, to life changed. And I'm curious, how did you like this transition?
I thought it was great. I thought that, as an actor, you always want to play you don't want to play the same thing all the time. You want to get a chance to show different colors. And I think to take Miranda out of her comfort zone in every arena, in work, in love, in sex, having her realize that she had a drinking problem, all of these things were great, because I think that this is the big lie that young people think, is that after you get above a certain age, everything is sort of stayed and fixed, and not that, nothing new happens. And that is just really not true in life. So I loved it. I loved getting the chance to have Miranda's world totally shaken upside down.
And I will ask you for an honest opinion. When you read on the script who will be her first partner on the beginning of the season, how did you react?
You mean Che, or is that what you mean? Or what do you
mean?
This season? Oh, Rosie O'Donnell. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious, the idea that Miranda, thinks she's on a nice date and actually she's gone home and had sex with a nun. I think it was like a wonderful, again, outrageous kind of a thing that used to happen on the old show that was like the trials and tribulations of dating. And then, we've been trying to get Rosie on the show since the beginning, and Michael Patrick King kept writing parts for her and it never worked out. So he said, do you think Rosie would do it? And I said, I'll text her right now. I'll ask her. So I think she was very happy to come on the show, and we were thrilled to have her. And it's such a good part for her too.
So how was it to shoot this scene? Because I can imagine that you couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, well, no, but it's, that's the thing about Rosie, is she's such a we're used to her as a personality, but she's a really wonderful actress. And she was playing a very sincere character. And although it's of course very funny, that she played it with such sincerity that I think it actually made it very touching.